Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for May 2022. I feel like this month I heard the word dreaming big. So I think that, you may experience a lot of progress in something that you're building. I see there's a lot of enthusiasm and ideas pouring in. So I feel like you're just going to be really excited. You may get like an idea to start something, a passion. I feel like it's creative, something creative that you may be building. Let's see what we have here. Sagittarius, 8 of Cups. I feel like you're simply kind of reorienting your energy to the things that are meant for you. I feel like you're walking away from things that just you don't really see a purpose for them in your life. Like it's not serving you in any way. It could even be something that it could be bringing you down. Yeah. See, then there's that justice. And by walking away from something that has been maybe even draining is bringing harmony and balance back into your life here. So it's like doors are opening up. So as you kind of walk away from some things, we realize that they could actually have been blocking you without realizing it. And now you're ready to you're going towards what is, I feel like there's the moon in the 8 of Cups here is really kind of highlighting, it's like your intuition or your inner guidance. It's kind of highlighting like, look, you really belong here. This is where you're meant to be going. This is the direction that your soul really wants you to go in, and you're following that. And by following that, it's opening up doors, opportunities, even ideas are starting to sprout for you. It's an overarching theme here for Sagittarius for this month. The sun. Wow, beautiful. So your happiness, your joy. There's a lot of enthusiasm I see coming in here for you. I see you really enjoying your days. Like you could just be really in a good emotional space where you're kind of or even focusing on what is going to bring you happiness, like wanting to find what makes me happy. Prioritizing that. I feel like Leo had a very similar energy to that as well. Foundation. Yeah. See, 6 of Swords. So walking away from the things that are no longer serving you or causing a sense of inner chaos. And just naturally that brings in happiness. Eliminate the chaos, eliminate the things that are setting you off balance. And so naturally balance comes back into your life here. Okay. Past position. What is Sagittarius leaving behind? Sadness, grief, disappointment, loss. And what's coming up in the near future. Oops. The moon and 5 of Swords. Okay. Emotions. How is Sagittarius feeling this month? 3 of Swords. I think you're healing something deep. You're healing something that has been maybe a quite painful experience here. So this could also be simultaneously a month of healing as well on a personal level. Environment. Hopes, dreams, and desires. I think that there's also this goal of breaking free. So that seems to be a theme I see here for you this month. Breaking free from something that may have weighed you down for quite some time. And then at the final outcome, we have 3 of Pentacles. Some of you could also be kind of like working with someone this month in terms of like kind of trying to overcome something. So maybe you're turning to a guide or, like a coach or something to kind of help you sort through some things, to help you kind of overcome some things. I feel like there's something here that is helping you to heal. Yeah. Okay. 2 of Cups. All right, let's go into the clarifying. So the Justice and the 8 of Cups. So I feel like some of you may also take some time this month in self-reflection. Some of you may even go on like a vacation, going somewhere. I feel like some of you may feel like I just need some rest. I just need a break from everything. I really need to recuperate. I'm going to just take a vacation. I'm going to go somewhere. Needing to like really reset your energy is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like there is a need for healing. There's a need for kind of coming to, it's like finding some kind of spiritual answers or truth within oneself that helps to kind of relieve, like trying to find some wisdom within to help relieve or bring closure or resolution to something that has felt really unfulfilling, has felt just really empty within. So there's a need for that. There's a need for healing to find balance and answers. Can we have one more here for the Hermit? I think there's a lot that's going to be revealed to you this month as well. Like you're going to find clarity about things. You're going to find a sense of like answers, something that you can kind of settle in with, maybe like why something happened the way it did, or how you can look at something, like a perspective shift on how you can look at a specific situation that brings you a sense of peace and helps you to maybe put something down or let something go or move forward. There's like clarity. I feel like you're in the search for clarity here. Wow. Beautiful Empress. And I feel like with the Empress here, there's a really strong independent vibe. So there's almost like, I'm in charge of my life, and wherever it is, I feel as though I need to sort through some things, where I need to kind of work through things that are not working in my life, where I need to sort some things out. It's like the Empress takes things into her own hands. She is, it's not about life always being perfect. It's like knowing when or how to navigate when things kind of feel a bit or feel out of alignment is what I'm seeing from this Empress. And I kind of feel like this is the energy that you're embodying. Like you're kind of taking a look at, even if things don't always seem so rosy on the outside, it's like, how can I, you're having this attitude of like, where is it that I can do for myself? Like, what can I do for myself to find the answers, to heal, to or find some rest or comfort or validation for what I'm experiencing and going through. So for this Empress, it's like she knows how to take care of herself. She knows how to nurture herself. She knows how to nurture her life. And she knows how to find that balance between everything. And she really prioritizes her self-care as well, her self-love. She knows that, the abundance in her life comes from her feeling abundant from within, for her giving herself all the things that she really needs, like a need. And so that's really important. And I feel like they're taking on that role this month. So healing, self-care, self-love seems to be a priority this month. And I feel like there's a lot here that we're setting ourselves free from, or we're setting our focus on setting ourselves free from, and trying to find our happiness, trying to find our, trying to find a sense of happiness from within. I'm just going to leave that there. Okay, let's go into the Sun card here. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. So again, see, this is where I'm kind of seeing that some of you may actually find something that you're really passionate about, something that you really like, something you like to do. And it feels like a new endeavor. It's like something that you discover. Maybe some of you are going back to school, or it's like you're taking on some kind of project or some kind of path that is going to really help change the course of events for you in the coming months or in the near future. It's going to really change the energy or the vibe that you've been in. I feel like you're kind of leaving an energy that feels a bit on the heavier side. And it feels like you're allowing yourself to let that go by gradually moving into an energy space that's much lighter, that's much more focused on your own happiness, that's much more focused on giving yourself things that bring brightness to your life is kind of what I'm seeing here. So even if it's like smaller, what we would think are like, not smaller, but just like the simple pleasures of life kind of thing, like focusing on those things are really going to help shift the energy. And so with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Page of Wands, some of you may get this idea, maybe like a sudden idea, an opportunity to go do something, to go on a vacation, go on a trip, take a class, something like that, that's going to really help brighten up the energy in your life this month. So I feel like that's where your focus is going to be. Okay, and we're leaving the Five of Cups behind in our recent past. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like there's something here that we may have invested our energy into, something that we really tried to build and grow, but it didn't work out. Something that kind of like, I feel like I'm feeling a sense of like disappointment, like that just didn't work out. Like I put all this energy and effort into it and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. And then we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So it could be something where I feel like this King of Pentacles is somebody else. I don't feel like this is you. But I feel like maybe there was a relationship, because we do have the Two of Cups here. So there may have been a relationship with the King of Pentacles that we invested our energy into. But I feel like there's something here that like maybe we didn't see something about the King of Pentacles because of that Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Like maybe there was a side to them, or there was a trait in them that we didn't see in the beginning. And it's like there was some kind of truth being revealed about them, or some kind of, I don't know, it's like maybe a dishonesty or something that they just didn't really like, they hid underneath. And we were kind of almost like blindsided, like we were just not aware of it, or we didn't see it. We didn't see it clearly. And I feel like that is kind of something that caused a sense of disappointment or sadness. And we're leaving that behind though. That is in a space of, that is in this past energy. So we're leaving that behind here. Okay, Six of Swords. What do I need to know about the Six of Swords? Okay, so you have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So leaving behind heaviness, a heavy burden, something that we just did not want to carry anymore. It's almost like it just became too heavy to carry. This could have been a connection with someone, a relationship with someone. We're coming from a path that had with it, it felt like it was just too heavy, especially with the fact that it's the Ten of Wands. It can't go any further. And then we're walking away from that. And actually, there is also with that coming in a sense of rest, relaxation. So I really feel like you're actually entering a space of healing after walking away from something that has felt pretty heavy and intense. Is what I'm seeing here. But I really like that we have the Ace of Cups though, because the Ace of Cups is also a renewal in the heart space. So I feel like you're entering in a space of healing and renewal, and you're leaving behind, you're kind of processing through and leaving behind a lot of pain and grief and disappointment is what I'm kind of seeing here. I feel like you're kind of putting a lot of that, you're in this process of kind of putting that behind you. Okay, the Moon and the Five of Swords here. So this is in the near future. So what do we need to know about this? The Moon and the Five of Swords. Okay, so so we have the Ace of Wands here. So this is about clarity. This is about finding answers. This is about things coming to light, especially things that may have been, again, dishonest, or things that haven't been entirely like I'm kind of getting this sense that there may have been some things in the past that almost like innocent mistakes or innocent. It's like not really realizing. It's almost like we may have made a decision or gone down a path without really realizing what that path may have brought with it. There's an innocence to it. It's kind of what I'm seeing with the Five of Swords. And we're kind of seeing, it's almost like we're reflecting back and seeing the truth, or seeing something in a different light, or seeing something in a different perspective. But I also feel like we're ready to leave that behind, because we do have the Ace of Wands. So this is about clarity. This is also about, I feel like there's a truth about something from the past that's coming to light, something that's been in the dark for quite some time. So there's like truth coming up here. That Moon and the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. What else do we need to know about this? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's about, this could also be like an opportunity. Oh, okay. This could also be an opportunity with work. Someone here might get an opportunity with work. And I feel like there's something here that there may have been a block with work. Okay. I'm seeing this really specifically for someone specific. There may have been a block with work with that Five of Swords, and it could have been a mystery as to why we couldn't push something through or why we couldn't make something work. Like maybe an opportunity that we've been wanting, or maybe progress or promotions or growth in our workspace that we've been really wanting and we couldn't figure out why. But I feel like there's some kind of breakthrough in work happening here. There's some kind of opportunity. And I feel like it's coming because there is some other energies that are leaving our life or kind of phasing out. Something that may have been very draining and depleting, that we are ready to kind of like embrace something new and something different. With that Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. We have one more about this. I feel like this is work related. Pentacles. Yeah, King of Wands. I feel like there's something that's going to, you're going to take some kind of opportunity that comes your way, or you're vying for some kind of promotion, you're applying for something. And I see you being very dedicated and confident in it. And I kind of feel like it may have been something that may have been, you may have felt passed up on, like some kind of opportunity that you may have been passed up on in the past, or something that maybe we didn't take for ourselves. But there's like this coming back around, like, I really want this and I want to move forward in my life. I want to move forward in my career. So there's like a determination here for growth, like wanting to grow, wanting to build again. See, that's again with like the Empress card, like this is someone like, just because things haven't really gone, or we're dealing with something, or we're going through something, I see like there's this tenacity or determination to rebuild one's life and to push forward, and to not allow that to kind of deter one from succeeding or being successful and happy in one's life. So I kind of feel like here with the King of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, there's someone here who's not allowing whatever experiences that they're still kind of processing through to keep them off of their game, is kind of what I'm seeing here with the King of Wands. So there's a lot of determination to move forward in one's life. Okay, Three of Swords. I need to know about this. Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's something here where someone needed to kind of make a decision or a choice about what direction they want to go in. And I feel like it's like someone, finally made their decision, and they're kind of set on the right path. I like the Three of Wands. It's a good card to have, especially if we're kind of embarking on a new direction here. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. So someone kind of, I feel like it might have been like a difficult choice or a difficult decision, but I kind of feel like the Seven of Cups, there's someone that may have been a bit conflicted about what to do about something. And I feel like there was, some heartbreak and betrayal, and, or just like this sense of loss, something kind of like just not working out. I'm kind of hearing like disappointment, like something just not working out in the way that we thought it was going to work out. But at the same time, I do see with this King of Wands kind of applying creative solutions to creating a new beginning for oneself. So someone here may have spent some time trying to deliberate or think about like, what do I do about this situation? What direction do I go in? I'm not sure how to navigate this. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, there's someone here who's just trying to pick up the pieces and build like a better beginning or a better future for oneself here. But with the Three of Wands, there is something here about, being directed onto a path that's actually much more in alignment for you. Because there may have been an energy we may have been in and we may have invested a lot of energy in, but there was something about it that actually it feels like there's something about it that wasn't entirely totally in alignment with oneself. And I kind of feel like you're being shifted onto something. And I feel like this energy came up a couple of times for you, actually, now that I think about it. Being shifted onto a path that just fits better. And I feel like that's something that you'll feel more and more as you keep kind of navigating it. And I'm kind of seeing someone almost like, as time goes on, you'll kind of look back and look at this moment, if it's happening kind of in the recent past, and kind of looking at it from a different pair of eyes and seeing like, I can see why that didn't work, or I can see why, at that time, that's what I really wanted. But now looking back at it, I can see how that was just totally not right for me. And that's just what I thought I wanted because I invested so much of my energy into it back then, but it wouldn't have been worth it to just feel drained all the time in that situation. So I kind of feel like someone may have that kind of experience here later, but I do feel like someone here is being shifted onto a path that's right for them. And there's something about growth here too, like spiritually, they're growing into a new version of oneself. Okay, Eight of Swords. This is in someone's environment here. So yeah, feeling stuck, feeling like, what is this energy about? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, Two of Wands. Again, see, there was that making a choice, making a decision. Not sure what decision to make or what choice to make here. Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. What do we need to know about this? Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. Swords, Two of Wands. See, and then we have a King of Cups in reverse. This is in the environment. Five of Pentacles. Chariot. Yeah, a lot of movement and change. So I feel like with this King of Cups in reverse, this is someone I feel like either has a difficult time kind of like controlling their emotions, or like having like a bit just emotional. And I feel like it's someone who, it's because they feel stuck. It's because they feel like they may be in a situation where there's no growth, especially with that Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. Those two cards together kind of tell me that there's no growth, that we're not able to push something forward, not able to move something forward. And this King of Cups is at a crossroads. They're needing to make a decision. So it kind of feels like decisions are important here. Someone's at a crossroads and they're kind of stuck in what decision or choice to make. But there is movement here. So this could be like a job change. This could be, change in home, physical location. There's definitely a physical change in someone's life. And the King of Cups in reverse is like, this is like an emotional time for them. This is something that is a bit feeling like it's a bit chaotic on the inside emotionally for someone, because they feel stuck and there's no growth with where they are, and they're needing to make a decision to move in some kind of direction here. What else do we have coming up here for this energy? So this could be you, or this could be someone that you're connected to for the month of May. It feels like there's a decision coming up here. What else do we need to know about this? Nine of Pentacles. I like this, that, we have the Nine of Pentacles, because this is all about freedom. This is all about, again, really tuning into one's own needs and what they want. I get this kind of sense with the King of Cups in reverse that it may be difficult for this King of Cups to kind of prioritize what they want. It's like they're needing to find some sense of balance and clarity first, some grounding, before they are able to make a decision, because I feel like there's a lack of clarity for the King of Cups. It's not that they can't have that clarity. It's that it's almost like someone needing space to find that clarity. And that's why I picked up on, I think in the beginning, like going on a vacation or going somewhere away from maybe some chaos, in order to clear one's mind and clear one's emotions to really figure out what they want for themselves and what direction they want to go from here. It feels like clarity of mind is going to be really important here. So it's important. But I feel like there is freedom on the horizon here. I like that we have the Nine of Pentacles clarifying and on top of all these cards, especially that Eight of Swords, because this is like moving away from, especially that Five of Pentacles as well, like moving away from something that doesn't grow, that's something that has been feeling like it's not really, it's not going anywhere. And I feel stuck in it and I want things to change. And I want to go towards where I'm going to be happy, where my abundance is, where there's more, abundance. Yeah. Okay. Okay, strength. So this is your hopes, dreams, and desires. I really feel like decisions seem to be a theme here for someone. Making a decision. Okay, so strength card. Releasing I feel like also the strength is about releasing someone from their own things that may hold them back, like fears and fear of like, okay, so this may only resonate for one person. I feel like this entire reading is actually very specific for like one person, but take it as it resonates. This strength card is kind of feeling as though there may have been someone here who has been in a certain pattern or something that they've just grown used to for quite some time. And it's almost like life is pushing them to break out of it. So it's like they're being challenged. There's growth being challenged for this person. Like they're being challenged to grow into a more expanded version of themselves. And they're facing these fears of what would happen if I went in this direction or if I grew in this direction. And so I feel like there's someone here that is really going through a significant change in their life, and it's because life is kind of pushing them to grow. Oh, wow. My goodness. Yeah. Strength and strength. What else? What are we needing to find strength in here for Sagittarius? Guidance for Sagittarius here from the strength card. Okay. So the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Setting someone free from heartbreak. There may have been a heartbreak that has held someone back for quite some time. Finally able to look at it. There may have been like a heartbreak from the past that never really healed, is what I'm seeing here for someone. And it's like they may have, again, this may be like really specific for one person, but what I'm seeing is like a heartbreak that never really healed. It was just something that maybe someone just kind of didn't want to look at. And it's like they built a life around not looking at this heartbreak. And now, as life is asking them to grow, they're being forced to look at the heartbreak. But also what's happening though is with this Ace of Swords is a breakthrough in that thing that we have been avoiding for a really long time or haven't been wanting to deal with or look at for quite some time. So for the Ace of Swords here, this is all about breakthrough and clarity and releasing oneself from that net, like that feeling kind of bound to that experience. So this is about emotional relief. This is about a release in that and a healing happening in the heart space. So very profound month of healing. And that healing is bringing in so much change in someone's life here. Okay, so Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, so again, finding balance, security, stability, answers, clarity. I really feel as though as we're kind of navigating these energies that as towards the end of it, someone's going to feel super grounded, like way more grounded than maybe they have felt in a while. And it's because they are allowing themselves to finally heal something that has been kind of knocked them off alignment for quite some time. So I feel like there's someone here who is seeing that more clearly. And it's like on the other end of it, it may not feel like at the moment during the healing, but on the other end of it, there is a really beautiful peace that's going to settle into someone, a peace that they may not have felt in a really long time. So that really feels specific to like one person, but that is like a very strong message that's coming through here. So if that's you, hang in there, because I really feel as though you're healing from something, and it's something that may have been there for quite some time. And it's like the universe or life is like pushing someone to like, can we take care of this so you can be happy, and you can have the things that you really deserve and you really want. And yeah, so this Three of Pentacles, I feel like is, working with other people. You could be, or someone here could be just seeking guidance, seeking help, or even talking with like friends and family, seeking support is kind of what I'm seeing here with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of support around you, helping you to kind of sort through things, figure things out, find clarity. That's going to be really, really important here as well. So let's clarify this Three of Pentacles for Sagittarius for May. Oh, wow. Okay. The World. So I also feel like for some of you, there may be a change in one's like social environment as well with the Three of Pentacles in the World. So it's like maybe the people that you have been around for quite some time are starting to change as well because you're changing. So it's like, as you're healing these wounds, the people that used to be around you that you resonated with because of the energetic space that you were in, now that you're healing that, it's like your frequency is changing, your energy is changing. So there's going to be kind of like this dissonance in or maybe some of the social circles that you've been around. So I really do see like maybe there's a change in friends, there's a change in the people that you're around. That's like completing it's completing a cycle, a karmic cycle, which is what the World card is. What else do we need to know here for the Three of Pentacles in the World? Yeah, so that's breaking down here. I also kind of feel like there's something here about the people that someone has been around that kind of has, I don't know if this is a good word to use, but almost like blinded them to a path that was actually meant for them is kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like distracted by maybe the people that are around one person. So it's like they weren't able to see something that was actually more in alignment for them. And it's like, I don't know. It almost kind of feels like someone here was maybe a bit disconnected from who they really were. And maybe they were around people that kind of took them away from who they really were. And I feel like someone here is reconnecting with that. Reconnecting with who you really are. Okay, what's another message here? Three of Pentacles, the World, the Tower. Yeah, Four of Cups. So like not relating to other people, like not really wanting to emotionally connect with the people that you're just not resonating with here. There's a lot of changes happening here for you, Sagittarius, in the month of May. But a lot of it is an internal change. A lot of it is feeling like a lot of it has to do with healing, and then that healing causing some major shifts in one's life. And it's about navigating that path. I feel like one step at a time and one day at a time would be the message here for that. And then we also have the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. And I kind of feel like there's something here about also a past connection and relationship that is someone is feeling sad or missing. I'm feeling a feeling of missing, of nostalgia, like going back to simpler times or going back to a time in one's life when things felt happier or things felt more like they made sense. And then we have the Three of Pentacles again. So I kind of feel like there's someone here who, yeah, and there's a King of Swords. So someone here who's finding clarity, someone who is finding clarity about something from the past that they actually want to go back to and reconnect with and recollaborate with. Yeah. Wow. Major shifts. Okay. I really feel like that was specific to a small group of people, but... And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups here. And that's interesting because we have the Two of Cups here as well. So I feel like, see, again, as we kind of go into this new stage in someone's life, it's like they're finding clarity about where their heart really belongs. And maybe someone here, is uncovering true feelings for where their heart really belongs. I feel like someone here who is perhaps in love or wants to kind of extend a cup of love over to somebody and somebody that they have their eye on. And I feel like they're having clarity about this, like they're awakening to that truth. Okay, what is a challenge here for Sagittarius this month? Challenge for Sagittarius this month. Taking risks. Yeah. So I kind of feel like there's someone here who wants to perhaps even come forward and talk to someone, I feel like there's something here that someone wants to do, but there's some fear around it, or there's some doubt around it. Not really too sure. I feel like someone is kind of standing in this position of, I'm not sure if this is the right path for me. I'm not sure if I should do this. I feel like there's something in someone's soul that says it is the right path. Like deep down, they know it's the right thing, but I feel like maybe there's something here about timing. There's something here about method and strategy and how to do it, especially because we have that King of Swords that kind of showed up here too. So this is all about strategizing. This is all about looking at something and really thinking about it and analyzing and watching and having clarity of mind before we kind of take those steps forward. So King of Swords, I don't really associate him with being kind of impulsive or just, going after something. It's kind of like he checks off all the boxes or makes sure everything is in the right place and he has all the answers he needs before, he takes some kind of risk. So I feel like Sagittarius, there may be something that someone is wanting to go towards, but the challenge here is to kind of figure out, I feel like it's not so much about taking the risk. I think it's about when and how, is how someone may be approaching something. What's something positive here for Sagittarius this month? Positive for Sagittarius this month of May. Security. Beautiful. I really feel like balance is coming back into someone's life, and it kind of feels like there may have something been out of balance for quite some time. And so there is that balance kind of coming in, a place of rest, a place of refuge, time to heal, time to think, and coming into stability. And I feel like it's not just about money and career and job. This is also about feeling secure and safe from within and grounded. So I kind of feel like that's going to be something to look forward to here this month. Let's pick one more positive here for Sagittarius this month. Blessings. Beautiful. So I feel like this is all about the silver lining about a situation, because I feel as though there's something here about necessary growth, because there could have been some kind of path that someone was on where we're seeing it and seeing how it may have been not in totally in alignment with who we really are. And so this shift and this change was almost like a necessary wake up call for someone to see how, this is not you, or this is actually kind of a little bit off from who you really are. And maybe that's why deep down, that something always kind of felt a bit disconnected. And so I kind of feel like the life and, these challenges that someone has been kind of facing is really putting them onto a path where they can actually attract much more blessings and abundance within themselves as well. And you're also going to find that there's a beautiful heart opening that's happening because of that heartbreak that's healing. And I feel like that heartbreak has been there for quite some time. And it's something that we're finally being given the space to finally heal, look at, and tend to. So it's a gift. It's definitely a gift. Okay. Animal guidance for Sagittarius this month. Guidance animal. for Sagittarius. Okay, we have 2 here. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. So you see clearly now. So again, this is about that perspective shift and seeing the situation in a different light and why everything. I mean, from, the heartbreak to what's ending, to what's changing, to why something is being changed and moved around in one's life. It's like seeing something in a completely from a place of clarity. I mean, that's going to be really important to kind of put all the pieces together to understand. Understanding is going to be important for you here, Sagittarius. I really feel like it's important. You are prioritizing your own understanding of something so you can let it go. You can come to the right kind of conclusions, and so you can move forward in your life. And then we have the miracles are endless. So you're actually on a path to abundance. It may not feel like it at the moment. It may or may not. But look at this. There is security coming in here for you. This is all root chakra energy. When we have that healing happening in the root chakra energy, when we feel safe, we feel protected, we feel grounded, we naturally attract that into our life. So putting something into alignment is actually attracting blessings and abundance into your life. And it may be kind of hidden from you at the moment, but that is actually what's on the way here for you. So I can feel that pretty strongly. Okay, let's do a self-care card here for you. What can Sagittarius do to take care of themselves this month? Self-belief. Yeah. I feel like this is all about trusting your intuition and trusting your knowing and standing your ground with that, regardless of maybe what the people around you are thinking or what other people around you are saying or how they are perceiving a situation. Because I feel like there's a specific situation that's kind of happening, and there's a lot of moving pieces about it. But I feel like there's something here about you kind of prioritizing how you feel about it and what is right for you. I think that there's a challenge or a lesson about that here for someone about prioritizing what is right for you, what is meant for you, what is in alignment for you. And it's all about believing in yourself and trusting that you know more than you think you do. So very beautiful, Sagittarius. This is a profound healing month. And I really feel like there's kind of like an opening that's going to happen here for you that has much more blessings in it than you may have thought. So I hope you have a wonderful May. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's so helpful for the channel to grow. And I'm so grateful for all of your support. And I will see you for next month. Bye, Sagittarius.